mira, bobo. Anda, anda para allá, bobo.
Guys, we're having technical difficulties. Give me 1 second, please.
¿Qué mira, bobo? Anda, anda para allá, bobo.
Fuck, there's always technical difficulties, bro. Even my mic is muted. God fucking damn it. There's always something. There's always something. Guys, it's almost time. We're going to penalties. Holy shit, guys. Everything was going wrong. Literally everything was going wrong. The face cam wasn't working. The mic wasn't working. We're good. Or the mic was muted. It wasn't, not that it wasn't working, but it doesn't matter. Game 2 of the Leagues Cup. We're going to penalties, boys. We tied it 2-2. Golazo from Jordi Alba in the end. No Messi. We were down a man. We were playing like ass, or like it was very mid-tier football. But we're here. We're here. We're doing it. We're live. Let's fucking get into it, bro. Let's get into it. Oh my gosh. Guys, welcome back to the channel. Stuff like this happens all the time where I get a lot of technical difficulties and my mic stops working. And I just wanted to, but seriously, I wanted to start the stream early because I want to react to penalties with you guys. I want to watch the penalties with you guys. I want to react to it with you guys, and you guys can get this live reaction from me as well. So hopefully this goes well. Necaxa is going to kick first. They already flipped the coin. It's already decided. They're actually kicking in the direction of the away section. Oh, they're kicking to where I'm sitting, or where I would normally sit. My parents are at the game right now. Shout out to them. And shout out to the Batter and Herons, Danny and Chris. They're also at the game right now. They're kicking towards them. So they're going to be getting great views. Necaxa is up first. Jeez, man. I have no idea who it is because I just don't know who the players like that. Let's see. He's up. Goal. Goal for Necaxa. Okay, goal to Necaxa. Rodrigo de Paul is up first for Inter Miami. It's all right. We got this, boys. Rodrigo de Paul is stepping up for Inter Miami. He's taking the first penalty for the Herons. Oh my gosh. Where is he going to go? Is he going to go left or right? A ver. De Paul! Goal! Vamos, goal. 1-1. Vamos. Vamos. Dale De Paul. Sends the keeper the wrong way. Goes bottom right. Goes to hug Rocco. Because Rocco's going to need it. Rocco had I think he had a couple of good saves tonight. I think Rocco's had he's been having a good spell in net. I don't want to jinx it now, knock on wood, but he had a couple of good saves. Who is this? Who is this Necaxa player? I have no idea. Number 21. Who the hell is that? Number 21, Johan Rojas. Ah, fuck. Golazo. Rojas golazo for Necaxa. It's 2-1. La puta madre. That was a good-ass goal, I'm not gonna lie. God damn it. Okay, Benja's up. Benja's taking the second penalty for Inter Miami. He's wearing the captain's armband, which is huge. Young kid from the academy, just made his 100th appearance in the last game with Inter Miami. He is now on the field as the captain, and now he's going to step up to take the penalty for Inter. The second of the shootout. Oof. Dale. Bien, Benja. Bien, bien, bien. Vamos, vamos, vamos. Damn, dude, what are the chances that they kick on my side of the field, bro? Oh, my gosh. Like I said, shout out to my parents. For, they're at the game right now. They're getting literally front row tickets to watch this penalty shootout. Tres goles en los últimos dos partidos. It's Badaloni. The number 9, Badaloni. Badaloni for Necaxa. ¡Vamos! ¡Vamos! La puta madre. Oh, shit, I fucking closed it. ¡Vamos, Rocco! La puta fucking madre. Toma! Now they're gonna fight. Now they're fighting. ¿Qué pasa? Wait, hold on. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Somebody was talking shit. Dale, vamos. Dale, dale. Ahora patea en la caxa. Dale, vamos. Vamos, muchachos. Dale, vamos. La patea Monreal. La puta fucking madre. I think he went down the middle like a fucking dickhead. Monreal for Necaxa down the middle makes it 3-3. Inter Miami are still up. Though everybody's on their feet. All the Inter Miami players are on their feet. Even the injured ones like fucking Baltasar and all of them. Magically all of their injuries has healed. Okay, oh my god, Redondo's up next. Redondo is up next, guys. Muchachos, Redondo is gonna take the 4th penalty for Inter Miami to keep them ahead in the shootout. Redondo versus Unzain. Redondo. Bien. Bien, Redondo. Bien, 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 bien. Una más. Dale, muchachos, una más. Una más. We just need one more, boys. We need one more. Dale, vamos. Dale, 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 dale. Unzain, the goalkeeper's gonna kick the penalty for Necaxa. I've never seen a goalkeeper kick a penalty in the 4th try or in the 5th attempt. Unzain versus Rocco. Fuck, he blasted that shit. All right, good for him. All right, it's okay. It's okay. Dale, vamos. If we scored this, if Inter Miami scored this next penalty, we win the game. And we get, I believe it's 2 points. Suarez. Lucho, El Pistolero, the greatest of all time, is taking it. All the pressure's on him, taking the 5th penalty for Inter for the win. Oh, la puta madre, casi lo... He almost missed it. He almost missed it, but he scores. Oh my god. This fucking guy almost missed it, bro. Oh my god. Vamos, 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 Lucho, vamos. La puta madre. Holy fucking shit, dude. I gotta take... God damn. Holy guys, this guy almost missed it. Dude, he hit the post, and I'm like, or he hit the crossbar, and I'm like, there ain't no way. Redondo scored, Benja scored. And then and then Luis Suarez, the most experienced of everybody, the one that can take the pressure, the one who should fucking eat penalties for breakfast, was gonna miss it, but no, he didn't. He does the job. He gets the job done for Inter Miami, and now El Inter, the Herons, are top of the table. The Herons, after that win, are gonna be top of the table in the group stage. Here, look, my light isn't working, so, but I still want to here. God, dude, that was fucking crazy, bro. Like, that's literally so insane. Let me show you guys what the table looks like here. Yeah. So this is the table for the Mexican side. So Necaxa should yeah, they got 3 points. They're in 6th. On our side though, Inter Miami jumped to 1st place. So that actually counts as a win. For some reason, I thought that only counted as 2 points for some reason. Like, I thought that we only get the 2 points instead of the 3 points. But I guess not. I have no idea. I don't know. Let's go, says Ace Leonel. Vamos. Holy shit. Miami King says Suarez penalty has been great anytime. Suarez has even great penalties successfully at Messi. They aren't gonna be top. They aren't gonna be top if Galaxy and Seattle win theirs. I have a feeling Minnesota is gonna win theirs as well. Yeah, but right now we do jump to top. Right now, Minnesota are they losing right now? Is Minnesota losing right now? There's no way they're losing right now. Yeah, I'm gonna put it up here. I think it says here that Minnesota's losing. Unless I'm fucking crazy. But regardless, Inter Miami are currently top of the table after beating Necaxa on penalty kicks 5-4, 2-2 after regular time. And let's talk a little bit about the game. This is the post-game reaction. I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you for being here early. I started the stream early because I wanted to react to the penalty kicks with you guys. And I'm really glad that we did. Let's get into the game. Let's jump into... Well, first let's jump into the starting lineup, and then we're going to talk about the goals. But the starting lineup is as follows. With... It was honestly essentially the same of what we... Hold on, let me lower this because this shit's like blasting in my fucking ear. There we go. Yeah, it was like... It's very similar to what happened, to how we lined up last time out. But let me pull that up for you guys so you can see. And here it is. So, the starting lineup for Inter Miami is as follows, with Rocco Rios Novo in goal. In the back four with Jordi Alba, Noah Allen, Maxi Falcon, and Chelo Weingant. Telasco Segovia, Busi, Rodrigo De Paul, and Tadeo Allende make up the midfield four, with Lionel Messi and Luis Suarez up top. Obviously, this is not... how the lineup lasted for that much longer. If you guys know, obviously you guys were watching the game, but Lionel Messi got injured in the 10th minute, and it was not good. It was honestly, it was not good. So Messi got injured pretty early on. That forced him to come out for Redondo. And honestly, Inter Miami were struggling for a bit. We did end up scoring that goal with Velasco. I think it was the next minute. But I think after that we were pretty struggling to kind of get anything out of the game. And I don't know, like it wasn't the sexiest game for Inter Miami. I think is kind of the best way to say it. I'm gonna try to make myself brighter for you guys. Give me 1 second. That should be good. So it should like I said, it wasn't the sexiest game for Inter Miami. Um, but it was yeah, at the end of the day, we got the win, and that's honestly all we can really be happy about. So yeah, with that injury for Messi, he's probably gonna be out for a couple of weeks. It's not really sure if it's the same thing, like the groin thing that's been bothering him all his life. It's probably gonna be a couple of weeks, probably a month at most. That's just say that I'm just speaking based on his previous injuries and how that worked out. And in terms of let's see what else. Casada says Messi is out for 2 weeks, if not 3. Yeah, most likely. Chris says the ref was terrible. Okay, ref was fucking dog shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. The ref threw the game when he sent off Maxi Falcon. He threw the game 1,000%. I don't know what the ref was thinking. If you guys want, for those of you who actually want like a legitimate or like want to know what the rule is for dog, so I think some of you know, most of you know, because you guys all love the sport, and I would assume you guys know the rules. But for those of you who don't know, dog so denying him an obvious goal scoring opportunity. There's a couple of considerations that you have to take into consider when you call a dog so, which is a foul, which is essentially an immediate red card most of the time. That is the direction of play. What direction is play going? Is it offensive? Is it defensive? The likeliness of the player to gain control of the ball, the amount of defenders around that player, and I think there's another one. The amount of defenders that are with that player, and I think it's actually that might be it. The direction of goal. Yeah, So the direction of goal, the amount of defenders, the likeliness of control, of ball control from the player itself. Oh, and the distance between where the foul happens and the goal. The distance between the foul and the goal was kind of close. It was about 30 yards, 20 something yards. The likeliness of controlling the ball was very minimal. It was like 50-50 because the goalkeeper was also pretty close. The amount of defenders that was around him, nobody. It was just Maxi, and I guess and the direction of goal was towards goal. So by textbook definition, it was a red card. Textbook definition. But I just don't think it was called, like, I think it was very unnecessary to give a red card in that moment so early in the game. That was in the 10th minute, I think. No, not in the 10th minute. That was in the... Why do I say the 10th minute? Oh, it's because I have the fucking goal pulled up and it's the 10th minute or the 11th minute. That was in the what? In the 15th minute, 20th minute? That was like after the goal. That was in the 17th minute. Like, why are you giving a penalty in the 17th minute? And it, like... I think it completely ruined the game. It almost changed the outcome of the game until very later on. It was so unnecessary. And if it wasn't, probably, like, it was just so dumb. I thought the referee had a terrible performance. Yeah, I think there were so many fouls, I think, that could have been called for Inter Miami, and they just weren't called. And I have no idea why. I don't know what, like, it was just so inconsistent. I really hated it. Let's see. I didn't know Necaxa has FX, the document. Oh, now they do fucking document series on every team now. The ref performed poorly and he reduced the momentum. Yeah. It was just bad. I hate talking about the ref giving him that much attention, but it was just stupid. Like it was just dumb how he was officiating. But in terms of Inter Miami, I thought for like I'm trying to think of it from a bigger picture. We were down 10 men for the majority of the game. They ended up tying the game in the 33rd minute. So we were already down a man for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes almost. Let's just say 15 minutes. We were already down a man for 15 minutes and they scored. And then we were able to hold that 1-1 tie up until, what was it, the 80th something minute? 81st minute. They get a red card in the 60th minute. They end up scoring it in the 81st minute. And then after that, it was just like, holy shit. Like Inter Miami's going to lose. And then out of nowhere, Jordi Alba, they put this cross in. Jordi Alba gets it on the end of it. And it's a great goal. Free kick from really, really far out. I think it was De Paul that whipped it in. It lands right on Jordi's head. Nobody's marking him. Lands right on Jordi's head, and he gets the goal. So we gotta be happy with the attitude of the team. Normally, when it's down to 180th minute, your head is already down. You gave up, and you would lose. But this Inter Miami team managed to overcome that, and they had the players like Jordi, like De Paul, like Suarez, even like players like Yannick Bright coming off the bench, like Kremaski, who did want to come off, or who wanted to bring a lot of energy to the game like he always does. You know, those guys did a really good job in trying to not give up. And I think it's a really good mindset for these players to have, especially when it's against physical teams, physical Mexican teams, when it feels like the ref is against you. It's really, really important to have that mindset and mentality. So you got to give props to the boys. It's a very difficult situation to be in. You know, with Messi injured, you already used a couple of subs. It's like at that point, playing to go to penalties was always, I think, the move at that point. And now that we went to penalties, we were able to win. And that's all that matters. And that, honestly, that's all that matters. So, it's difficult, right? Because I mean, the competition is difficult. Even though these are, look, I just saw this comment. Nadar says, if Miami are struggling against Liga MX teams, or mid Liga MX teams, what's gonna happen when they face Monterrey, Club America, Toluca, and Pachuca? I think any Mexican team. It's a great point. It's a great point because when you compare it, I guess, to the other teams, the other MLS teams, and how they're performing against the Mexican teams, they're doing a lot better. But I think, I don't know. I honestly don't have an answer for you for that one. Because like LAFC tied to Pachuca. America lost to Real Salt Lake. Or they're about to lose to, well, did they lose to Real Salt Lake? I think so. Yeah. Cruz Azul lost 7-0 to the Seattle Sounders. You know, like those, Tijuana lost to LA Galaxy 5-2. Like these are big defeats here. So I don't know. Like, yeah, like they're mid teams, but at the same time, they're Mexican teams. They're very difficult. It's completely different from facing opponents in Liga MX. Compared to MLS, they're very physical. They're very demanding. They really get in your head. And honestly, I'm just happy that we get to play games, continue to play games without giving up. So we can worry about that once we get to it, but honestly, I don't want to overthink it. I don't want to overthink it because I know we always get pretty excited or pretty animated when it comes to Inter Miami with questionable performances or critiquing like every little detail in their performance, but I don't want to be that way. I just want to be happy with the win. I want to be excited for the boys because we're probably going to go through to the next round. Unless uh if we lose we might not go through, honestly, to if we're going to be completely honest. Yeah, no. So either I think with another win we should be able to go through. Um but that'll all depend. That'll all depend on how things go elsewhere. But I think with another win we should be guaranteed through because a lot of the other teams also there's a couple of teams that already lost their first game. Minnesota just scored on America. Thanks for the update, Calyrex. Mitch says Rocco undefeated versus Mexico team. Just saying, America, Alice, and Necaxa. Guys, I've said it before. I'm gonna keep saying it. I think Rocco's been. And I don't want to jinx it, so knock on wood. But I think Rocco's been having a fantastic run so far. Ever since that he replaced Ustadi, I think he's been having a really, really good run. I think he's been making crucial saves. I think he's been making saves that he needs to make. Like he's making the easy saves, which is just as important as making the difficult saves. So when it comes straight to him, he grabs it without ease. He doesn't like try to punch it away or doesn't need any of that stupid shit. He plays secure. He plays good. He plays firm. I think he's really, really doing well in that, in between the sticks. So hopefully he can keep that momentum going throughout the tournament. I honestly would like to see, I would like to see Rocco play for the entirety of the League Cup tournament. I think he deserves to get those minutes so far just by playing these two games. And but I think, I think he's doing very, really, really, really good. You got Vivega says hope Messi returns on Wednesday. Highly fucking doubt it. If he does, that's really brave of him to do because he's probably gonna try his best to be available for Wednesday because essentially it's the last game of the group stage, or not group stage, but of the, you know what I'm saying, of the, well, I guess it is the group stage technically. So it's the last game of the group stage and he's gonna try to be there for his team. Um, but I think he also has to think long term. I think the team can do it without Messi. They proved that tonight, and I don't know if we're gonna see. I doubt that he'll be available on Wednesday, but that's something that we could probably. That's a topic that we could save for probably Monday or something when we do the preview, either Monday or Tuesday. But when Miami is on a good one, they can match up against Porto and Palmeiras. That's what I'm saying. Like we did good against Porto and Palmeiras, and Al Ali. So we did well against them in the Club World Cup. Some of the best teams in the world, some of the best clubs in the world. And I think that, so once you have that kind of confidence, I think like you can go into any game with just with that confidence and with the mindset that like you can win. Like, yes, we can come back even if we're losing 1-0, even if we're losing 2-1 in the 80th minute, even if we're down a man, we still got it. And they did. The boys did it. The boys won the game. And so there's really nothing much you can add to it. I feel like Baltasar would have been good sub in the game. Him linking with the ball in the midfield would have been great. I didn't love the Kremaski sub in that situation. The Kremaski sub, the Kremaski is weird because I like Kremaski personally. I like Kremaski, and I think he adds like value to the team. Um, a lot of people want to see Baltasar. A lot of people want to see Fafa. But I think Kremaski I think Germaski is probably the right sub. It's probably the right sub. Like considering the fact of what he can do. It not only is the right sub, but it's low key kind of the only sub. Yeah, we have David Ruiz. Sure, we also had Baltasar on the bench, but Baltasar has been injured. Like he's gonna play 5 minutes and then he's gonna get injured again. David Ruiz hasn't played a game since the beginning of the year. It's like you can't be putting these kinds of players under that amount of pressure in the 77th minute when you're down to one, or when you're 1-1 with a man down. I don't know. Like that's a lot to ask for somebody who doesn't, who barely plays, compared to Benja, which, yes, he's an academy player, he is young, but he was given the captain's armband. I thought he did good off the bench. I thought Redondo did good. I thought who else played? Oh yeah, when Yannick Bright got subbed on, I thought that was good. That was a really good sub. I thought Noah Allen coming off was a little bit like I didn't like that, but I'm also very biased towards Noah Allen. but we need more of that defensive stability. We needed more of that control in the midfield and on defense. But unfortunately, they did end up still scoring. But it is what it is. Ace says I'm getting tired of seeing Suarez. I think Suarez is not terrible. I just think some of the decision he makes it is very questionable. Like he took a shot from the halfway line at one point in the game. I was like, why? Like, why did you do that? So, but I think what Suarez brings to the team is something that people won't be able to appreciate. Obviously he does have his bad moments, but he also has his good moments. That could just be me. That could just be me. You know, backing one of the best strikers of our generation. But I think we really have to open our eyes and see what Suarez actually brings. Yeah, maybe for the whole 90 minutes, like throughout 90 minutes, like you can't like he's not perfect. And sure, people can say he doesn't run or whatever the fuck, like, and yeah, he'll take bad touches sometimes. Yeah, he'll make questionable decisions sometimes. But at the end of the day, it's like, what do you expect? Like, what more could you expect from Suarez? He tries to drop in deep. He tries to make the passes happen. He tries to build up play. And for somebody who's 38 with bad knees, it's like what more do you want? Oh, that was a lot of yapping with no water. Mitch said Suarez is like a 1986 Toyota Corolla, a clunker that keeps going, might be all fucked up, but keeps moving. We shouldn't play low block because opposition players can dribble through us. I hate us. I hate it when we play low block. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. We can't handle pressure for some reason. Okay, we can a little bit, but like not enough to play low block. We cannot play a low block. We have to play that mid block. If we sit too low and try to soak up pressure, it's just not gonna work. And it doesn't work. It also doesn't work because we can't play counterattack. We just can't. There's very few instances where counterattacks work, but the success ratio is very low for our counterattack, especially when we don't have the players for it or the depth for it. Like once Ashende comes out, once Velasco Segovia comes out, and Fafa doesn't play, and who else? And that's essentially it. How are we gonna play counterattack? It doesn't make any sense. So, I think the vibe that you gotta go for is control, is discipline, is holding your shape. I don't know how. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a tactical genius. I don't come on here and claim that I'm a tactical genius because I'm not. I really am not. I actually probably suck. I think I would actually be the worst manager of all time if I was in charge of any team, even if it was like a youth team, even if it was a rec team. But definitely, I hate playing the low block. I just doesn't think it suits us. It does. I don't think it suits us. Don't think counterattacking suits our play style as well with the personnel that we have on the team. And I don't think I think we need to play a little bit. I don't know, just a little bit more balanced, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the right word is, but I just don't like either of those. Suarez needs deer antler spray and Vicks vapor rub for his knees. What the fuck is deer antler spray? What the fuck does that even mean? Does that just like, so what? He can hop and skip and do whatever the fuck? But they're saying that Messi possible 3 to 4 weeks. Honestly, people knowing that, like, if that, who is saying that? Because nobody knows that nobody knows that until the doctors release it. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like the nobody knows that information. This is all just like guesses from previous experiences. I personally said he was going to be out for like at least 2 weeks. Hernan says Messi injured. Is it bad? It's the same injury that he's been dealing with like his whole life almost. It's for the next. If I'm gonna also predict, like, I think he's gonna try to be ready for Wednesday because the team is gonna want him. He's gonna not feel obligated, but I just think that the team, he's going to want to be available for the team. You know what I'm trying to say? He wants to be available for the team. He wants to be there as the captain, as the leader, as you know, the person that people look up to. And so I think he's going to try his best. But I think at the end of the day, he probably won't make it. And even if he can, I don't think it's worth risking. I really, really don't think it's worth risking Messi for Wednesday just to win the game. I think, first of all, I think the team is able to win the game, play a game without Messi, without a problem. I think this is a no Messi, no problem kind of Inter Miami. So even if he is available for Wednesday, I would rather not have him play. He needs to rest, especially if he has this injury. We don't want to make it worse than it already is. He's been dealing with this his whole life, or for a really, really long time. He's been dealing with this for a really, really long time. He knows his body. The doctors know his body. They're gonna want him to rest. They're gonna want him to rest, and that if that means resting for the rest of excuse me, I have to burp. If that means he had to rest for the remaining of the League's Cup, then so be it. Then so be it. If he needs to rest for the remainder of the League's Cup so that he could be healthy for Inter Miami down the line later in the season when it matters most in the postseason, rest. Please, 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 please rest. I don't want to risk Messi. We cannot take risks in that manner. In that we can't risk players' health. We cannot risk a player's health, especially if it's Lionel Messi. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Ash says we don't do breakaways. We tiki-taka back and forth, killing momentum. But that's the only way that we can play, Ash. It's literally the only way we can play. We can't play with breakaways, with counterattacks, with direct passings forward. Like, we can't. We don't have the speed for that. We don't have the personnel for it. It just doesn't work. We have to play tiki-taka ball. Like if we're fucking 2008 Barcelona, we have to play in that manner. We have to play with the center back connecting to the CDM, to the CDM connecting to the forwards. We have to play in that manner, connecting with those lines, connecting through those planes, through those spaces, through the half spaces, through the wide spaces. We have to, because there's very, very few moments where we can actually get breakaways, like long balls to Tadeo Ashende, long balls to Jordi Alba, long balls to Delasco Scovia. Very few times that we can do that. And when it does, it rarely works. But then when it does work, it's a great opportunity. So it's like for the majority of the time, we have to pass it back, build the play, build the momentum, or just keep our shape, build the momentum, build up the play, and then just be patient when it comes to those opportunities. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a fucking expert. I'm not a tactical genius. I'm not Pep Guardiola. So take everything I say with like, as just some guy, giving his opinion. Mitch says, Messi said it himself. Rest doesn't help him. He probably got injured because of the suspension. If he's available, I'd keep him on the bench, break glass in case of emergency. Okay. Fair. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's fair. It's like, what else can you say to that? You know what I'm saying? It's fair. Agree, Messi don't want to see... Oh, wait, Matt don't want to see Messi in the leagues. All right, bro. Rodrigo de Paul, man of the match tonight. Rodrigo de Balls. What, Messi on Wednesday? You joking? He is out for months. Yeah, no, I don't know about that one. We can't play direct with slow or non-existing wing play. Yeah, no, I said we can't play direct. We have to play more patient with short passes. Like I said, there's very few times where we play those long balls out wide to the width. And when those do connect, it can be threatening, but then most of the time it doesn't. Oscar hating on Lujan, Ashende, and Aviles. Nader, on Google, it says Miami has 6 points. Is Google drunk? Bro, literally on soccer or on SofaScore, it says that Miami has 6 points. So I don't know what the fuck is going on. But in SofaScore, it also says that Miami has 6 points, which I thought Miami would only have 5 points. I don't know. I honestly don't know at this point anymore. But I don't know. We'll probably get that sorted out in a couple of days. But anyway, is there any other comment that I would want to give? Let me see. I don't think I wrote anything else down. I think I wrote everything I needed to. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing really much more to say. If I were to give a man of the match for this game, I would probably have to give it to the Paul, like I said, because who said? I think it was Mr. Mister that said Rodrigo de Paul man of the match. I think I would have to agree with you, Mr. Mister. Rodrigo de Paul all over the place, got the 2 assists. I think the addition to him is really improving our team, our midfield. Mitch says de Paul or Alba too. Alba had a great game. Obviously scored the goal to tie it in the last minutes. But I'll probably have to give it to De Paul. But it's between them two for sure. I think other good performances. I think Redondo did pretty good. I thought he was able to drop deep, move a little forward. He would even get into wide positions. I thought he did good for the time that he had. I also think that Bright, when he got on, he was looking pretty good. So hopefully he can get more minutes as time goes or as the tournament continues. But I think this is good. I think we should be happy, boys. We need to be happy. We're gonna see what happens with Messi. We'll talk about it next week in the preview. And we'll see if he's gonna play. If it's likely that he plays, it's likely if he isn't. We're gonna see how the team lines up because we're gonna have no Maxi Falcon. So it's gonna be next one is gonna be an interesting one. But we're happy that Inter Miami got through, won the game. They got the points. They're high in the table, and there's just one game left in the group stage for us to possibly get out the group. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the SoFlo Soccer channel. Thank you for tuning into this post-game reaction. We do this stuff like this on this channel all the time. High energy, high entertainment. We listen to you. We listen to the chat. We listen to you guys' opinions, and because everyone's opinion matters. And yeah, I appreciate you guys. Make sure you like if you have enjoyed it. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. Make sure to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss a time I go live or post a video. I'll see you guys next week, either Monday or Tuesday. I'll let you guys know for that preview. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. I'll see you guys soon. Vamos, Miami.
¿Qué mira, bobo? Anda para allá.